Hello, my loves. Welcome to today's class. Today we're going to do a very gentle flow and stretch all on the floor. So we'll begin in a seated position, gently closing the eyes and just taking a moment to arrive. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and release with an audible sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh, letting all your breath pour out of you, and then gently returning the breath to a natural, steady pace, in and out through the nose. And just take a moment to focus on your breath, allowing each cycle of breath to bring you to the present moment. We'll bow the chin to the chest, inhale the hands to the heart, and just take a moment to set a personal intention for your gentle movement today. Perhaps it's something you want to call in, activate, or embody. Or maybe it's something you're ready to gently release or let go of. So taking a moment, setting that intention, and then carrying your intention through your gentle practice today. When you're ready, opening the eyes, hands come to the knees. We're going to start by taking giant, slow and mindful circles with your torso. So we inhale as we come up. We exhale as we press forward. Inhale to come up. Exhale, we press forward. Again, very slow and mindful. You always have the option to close the eyes, keeping the awareness within, going in the other direction, leveraging your hands, so using your hands to push you a bit as we take these circles with the spine. Two more in this direction. Coming through center, we'll inhale, arms up. On the exhale, reach to the side. We inhale through center. Exhale, reaching to the other side. Again, inhaling through center, maybe looking up. We exhale to reach. Inhale through center. We exhale to reach. One more each side with a hold. We inhale through center. On the exhale, hand comes to the earth, top arm reaches all the way up and over, really opening through the chest, reaching through the fingertips, and then breathing down the side body to the area where you feel the stretch, continuing the flow of breath as we hold. And going on to the other side, we inhale through center, looking up. On the exhale, hand plants into the earth, the elbow bends, top arm reaches all the way up and over. Again, opening through the chest, reaching through the fingertips, breathing down through that side body, getting a deep stretch all the way down to the hip. One more cycle of breath. And then on the inhale, we inhale through center, hands come down to the heart. From here, we're going to inhale, opening up through the chest, really pulling the shoulder blades and the elbows back, opening up through the chest and the throat. And then on the exhale, everything comes back to center and chin tucks to chest. Again, we inhale to gently open. And we exhale to close. We inhale to open. We exhale. One more time with a hold on the open. We open, pausing here. So again, really tucking those elbows back, opening up through the chest, through the throat, gently looking up toward the sky. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we gently release. From here, going into a seated cat-cow. So again, on the inhale, we're going to do that same motion, opening up, bending through the elbows. On the exhale, rounding through the spine, we tuck the chin into the chest. Again, inhale to open and expand. We exhale to round and contract. So again, option to close the eyes, making this a moving meditation. And just following the guidance of your own breath, its natural ebb and flow as you expand and contract, as you open and close. Okay, one more full round here, inhaling to open and expand. We exhale to round. Gently coming through center, we'll inhale, reaching the arms up. On the exhale, diving forward. So hands are going to meet the earth in front of you. And then when you're ready, we're going to gently tuck the chin into the chest, just allowing the neck to release and holding here for a few cycles of breath. So getting into all areas of the spine. Continuing to breathe gently as we hold. On your next inhale, we'll gently lift up toward the sky. On the exhale, twist, arms come to a T. We inhale, looking up, reaching up through center. We exhale, twist, other side. Again, inhale to reach and lift. We exhale to twist. Again, we inhale to reach and lift. We exhale to twist. One more each side with a hold. This time we'll inhale to reach. On the exhale, the back hand will come to the earth. Front hand comes to the knee. And then we're going to leverage the hand on the knee to really twist the spine, looking over the back shoulder. And continuing to breathe as we hold. Deep inhales and gentle exhales. On the next inhale, we reach through center, looking up. We exhale, twisting to the other side, hand meets the knee. And again, leveraging that back hand goes to the earth. Really pulling to deepen the twist, looking all the way over the back shoulder if it's available to you. Continuing the flow of breath. Deep inhales, gentle exhales. One more deep inhale here. We exhale, coming back through center. From here, we're going to separate the legs, so spreading them as wide as is available to you today. And from here, we're going to inhale, reaching the arms up. On the exhale, again, coming forward, gently walking the fingertips forward. And then when you find your position, we're going to gently tuck the chin into the chest. So whether you're up or all the way down, just meet yourself wherever you're at today. Gently tuck that chin into the chest. And continue to breathe as we hold, shifting the stretch to the back of the legs. Maybe a little bit hamstrings. And just sending breath to the area where you feel the stretch. Holding for a few more cycles of breath, maybe allowing yourself to dive a little bit deeper into the pose. On your next inhale, slowly walking yourself up. We're going to bend the right knee in, left leg extends. The arm will come parallel, and then we're going to inhale, reaching the top arm up and over for a side stretch. Again, making sure you're opening through the chest, really reaching through those fingertips, and then breathing all the way down, feeling that stretch and your breath all the way down the side body. Deep inhale and an exhale. One more deep inhale and an exhale. On your next inhale, we gently lift up through center. We're going to square off toward the extended leg, inhaling here. On the exhale, diving forward. Option to grab the outside edge of the foot if that's available to you, or just landing where you land. Tucking the chin into the chest to deepen the stretch through the lower back. And again, continuing the flow of breath as we hold the stretch. One more cycle of breath here. On your here, next inhale, we float up through center and then go on to the other side. So opposite leg extends, we tuck this leg in. First parallel, so arm comes down to the earth, top arm, we reach all the way up and over. Pausing here, breathing into the stretch, all the way down the side body. One more cycle of breath here. And inhale floats us back through center. From here we're going to again pivot so that we are extended toward the extended leg. We inhale here. On the exhale, gently diving forward again, option to grab the opposite, or the outside of the foot or wherever you land. And then again, gently finding your breath, tucking chin into chest as we hold. Deep breath in, gentle exhale, and the next inhale, gently floating up through center, and then getting into the hips. We're going to take the soles of the feet together, making a diamond shape with the knees. Option to pull them in closer to the body or pull them out, so just find your place that feels good for you today. We're going to inhale here at center with a flat back. On the exhale, we're gently going to come forward, rounding through the spine, tucking chin into chest, finding butterfly pose. So tucking that chin into the chest to release the back of the neck, allowing the head to hang. And then again, gently following the guidance of your breath as we hold the stretch. So finding that gentle ebb and flow as your inhales naturally meet the exhales. Two more cycles of breath here. On the inhale, slowly pressing up through center. From here, we're going to come down into child's pose. So shifting, we're going to bring the heels together, the knees apart. We'll shift the weight back over the heels, and then gently walk the hands forward and bring the forehead down to the mat. Option to keep the arms straight or gently micro bending the elbows for a little bit more support. And when you arrive, we'll take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale with an audible sigh. Another deep breath in through the nose. We exhale with a sigh. On the next inhale, taking the hands all the way to the right hand side. Exhaling when you get there. Another deep inhale. And an exhale. Next inhale takes us back through center. Exhale all the way to the other side. So we go all the way off the left side. When we arrive, we'll take that deep breath in, sending breath all the way down to the tailbone. We exhale to release. One more deep inhale. And we exhale to release. From here, we inhale, coming back to center. Then we're gently going to press ourselves up and come onto our backs. So gently coming onto the back, we're going to bend the left leg, the right leg comes on top, and then gently bring the knees in toward the chest. Option to reach the arms through grabbing the front of the calf, pulling it in even tighter for reclined pigeon. So getting another stretch through the hips, continuing to breathe. One more cycle of breath on this side. We'll slowly lower the foot back to the earth, switching sides. So right foot plants, left leg comes up, ankle meets the thigh. We'll lift the knees toward the chest, and then again, option to reach and just pull that in to deepen the stretch. So again, always honoring wherever you're at. Continuing to breathe. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, lowering to the earth. From here, left leg extends. We're going to collect the right knee in toward the chest. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, guiding it across the body for a spinal twist. Opposite arm reaches behind and gaze follows the extended arm. Ending with a gentle twist through the spine. One more deep breath in. We exhale with a sigh. We inhale, coming back through center, going on to the other side. So right leg extends. We collect the left knee in toward the chest, gently guiding it across the body. Opposite arm reaches, gaze follows the extended arm. We take those deep and gentle cycles of breath. One more deep breath in. On the exhale, gently coming back through center. From here, we're just going to kind of rock and roll ourselves until we come back up into a seated position, ending where we began. Gently closing the eyes for a moment. Palms are on the lap, facing up, a gesture of receiving. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with an audible sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a smile and a sigh. And just taking these final moments to find gratitude for self, for showing up for you today on your mat, to take care of your mind, your body, and your heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great, and I'll see you tomorrow.